welcome back to another episode of Drinking While Black. We got a special review today. It's National Mead Day, and I'm reviewing my own Meulanated Meadery. This is my Blueberry Till Infinity. It is a blueberry melomel, technically a sack mead, aged on French oak, 19.3% ABV, and we're gonna get into it. So, first off, let me talk about the label. This label is kind of designed with the help of pretty much, I'm gonna say, all my wife. This is all her idea as far as the label. She has some extra help with that too on the external side. But you have a bee on here eating honey. You have honeycomb in the background. You got honeycomb in the letters. Just a nice, beautiful looking label, at least in my opinion. And if I were somebody that was looking for this, let's say at a meadery or even at a wine or liquor store, that label would draw me in. That's just my opinion. But anyways, again, it's National Mead Day, and somebody asked me to do a review on, one of my own brews or meads or whatever. So I said, you know what? Let me do that. Now this joint is, I'm gonna say, probably 8.5, maybe 9 months old. So it hasn't really hit its prime yet, and it's hot as heck down here. Don't mind me. It hasn't really hit its prime yet, but don't get it twisted. It's definitely good, without me saying too much. So hopefully I can get the rest of this out of here. I'm still fighting with this label right now. Or the cork right now. There we go. Got it out of there. So about 8.5, maybe 9 months. And we're gonna see what's going on. I haven't had this in a while. And let me say this. This has been a favorite of a lot of people when they come by. Everybody has their own different tastes, etc. But this has been a favorite of a lot of my friends and family who come by. Everybody like what they like. This is definitely something that's up my alley in my wheel of things, if you will. So let's get into this color on here, man. This joint is purple, dark as hell, with a little bit of reddish hue. And as far as clarity, you want clarity when you got a mead. Let me say that. There's clarity here, but you can't see unless you're holding a glass in your hand. But I can see, my finger slightly through there, and it's beautiful, beautiful color. On the nose, ooh, I'm getting that blueberry straight up. I'm getting a little bit of oak, like some subtle vanilla, and definitely some honey. So let's get into this. I've had this, obviously, it's mine. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into it. And you're probably wondering, again, why I did my own mead review. Well, somebody asked me to do it. I figured might as well do it. And to promote myself, because I'm going to be at Barrel and Flow next weekend, pouring up for, my own stuff. I'm going to be there for my folks. So you already know what time it is. It's going to be a good weekend. So let's get into this, y'all. Cheers. So, on the first sip, I get blueberry with a lot of subtle French oak. Like, it's a lot of subtle French oak, which don't make sense, but it makes sense. It's still strong. It got a bite to it. Not a bite where you're like, oh, I don't want to drink this, but a nice bite. It's 19%. This ain't no joint you can down. You sipping on this. You drink 2 of these glasses, or maybe even 1, you're done. You're done for the night, unless you like a couple of my family members who like this stuff. A few of my family members like, yo, let me get that joint. I want the one with the high ABV on it at 19%. So this has that. It lets you know it's 19%. You ain't going to be, just drinking this like it's water. You're going to take your time with it. On the back end, I get blueberries. I get subtle vanilla in there. I get oak. I get that, whatever that character that French oak does to it, kind of like a tartness to it. And I'm even getting some, a little bit of acid bite on there, on the palate as well. Sweet. A little bit of, not dryness, but that's the tannin, which is making my mouth pucker a little bit. Like like you've had something, like some tea. That's what tea does. Tea has tannins, and grapes have tannins naturally in there. A lot of fruits with skins, they have tannins in the skin, and it makes your mouth kind of pucker when you're eating on it. if you bite into a plum, even if the inside is sweet, the outside, the skin is going to have that tartness, that tannin in there. That's what I get on here. This is medium body. It's not full body. It goes down like water, but it does have that warmth in your chest, and you can just feel all of it. Again, a lot of people like this. Most of my family likes it. I got some friends who do like it, but then they like some other ones that I made too. But when I first introduced this to everybody, they was like, "Ooh, this is good." Now, again, this has been sitting for some months now. I still got some other ones that's a little bit older, but I figured I'd break out the big boy and let people know what it is, because I'm gonna bring this next weekend to Pittsburgh at Barrel and Flow. It's gonna be out there, not a bunch of it, just a couple bottles on the side to let everybody sample and see what it is, see what I'm doing. But this will be there. My thoughts on this: 2 thumbs up. And you probably wondering, how the hell are you giving yourself 2 thumbs up? I'm saying it, but I'm also going by the opinion of other people who drink it. Everybody that's had it loves it. And the people that don't like it, it's just not for them. It's ain't their thing. It's like saying, well, let me drink a lager, even though I don't like lagers. Not for me, but just a hypothetical. People do that and say, oh, yeah, it's okay for the style. Well, you don't even like that style of beer. You don't like the style of mead or type of mead that it is. It's not for you, so you can't really give your opinion too much. But either way, 2 thumbs up for sure, all the way. Joint is fire. It's smooth as hell. If you in Pittsburgh next weekend, I highly recommend you pull up, come through to Barrel and Flow, come through, show some love. You know what I mean? Support. I'll be out there with my wife, with 2 good friends that's like family. They like my brother and sister pretty much. So it's going to be a good weekend, man. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, leave some feedback in the comments. As always, you know what I mean? Cheers to everybody out there drinking good beer. Until the next time I see y'all, or when I see you next weekend at Barrel and Flow in Pittsburgh, you know what time it is. Stay safe, be healthy. Peace.